I really liked what Andy was talking about today. And you know what it made me think about? Puzzle pieces. It made me think about how oftentimes when we look at puzzles and we look at each piece, it's hard to tell where that piece goes. It seems plain or like it doesn't super matter. But it definitely matters if you spend hours or days building a puzzle just to find that one piece is missing. Then that one piece, it feels significant, right? You don't want your puzzle to have pieces missing, right? And in the same way, it makes me think about the fact that a lot of us, we see ourselves as really simple puzzle pieces. We may not see that we are valuable and we are needed to be a part of this beautiful image that God has made the church to be. You see, when you are not using your gift, when you are not allowing God to use you, that picture of our church, it's not complete. You're missed. All of us, every single one of us has been given a gift by God. It doesn't matter how old we are, how young we are. Every single one of us are a valuable part of the community of God. But you know what? I was also thinking about, it's actually very weird, but I was thinking about what happens to body parts when they're no longer attached. And I know that sounds really weird, but I did some research online. And what I found is that if like an arm is cut off or an ear is cut off, did you know that they don't last very long off the body? In fact, it is only hours before those body parts start to deteriorate. They no longer grow, they no longer function. In fact, my hair, if I cut off my hair, it's still hair. But is it growing? No. If my arm gets cut off, it's still an arm, but does it continue to grow? No. In fact, my arm is still an arm, but it's no longer growing. It's no longer healthy. It's no longer living. And in the same way, for each and every one of us, if we're not connected to the body of Christ, if we are not a part of a church and we're not functioning with our purpose, we're still a Christian. We're still a follower of Jesus, right? But maybe we're not as healthy and alive and growing the way that God intended us. So today I just wanted to encourage you, to remind you to maybe think about that. Maybe you have just been looking at yourself and not realizing that God has given you a purpose, that God has given you a gift that's meant to be used. Maybe you thought everyone else was more important, but today you're realizing maybe God has designed me in a certain way. Maybe he's even been whispering to you to step out in some way, and you didn't realize that was God calling you to a purpose. So today, I wonder, where is God calling you? What is your purpose? And are you stepping into that today?